Viva Las Vegas, home of the UFC and casinos. Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada for the running of the Pennzoil 400. We stay in the desert here as drivers came to Phoenix last week as Tyler Reddick got the win over a controversial crash from Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain. Make sure to like and subscribe for more ECS content because I'm sure you guys are going to like this video. As you see, the drivers are lined up on pit road here, ready to go 15 laps around this mile and a half. Let's take a look at last week's race at Phoenix. It was side by side on the final lap with Ross Chastain and Christopher Bell, but Christopher Bell lost a tire, causing them to go crashing in turns 2, and Reddick stole a win and locked himself into the ECS playoffs. Let's take a look at your your point standings after Phoenix here. William Byron's the most consistent driver out there with 75 points. He's tied with Ryan Blaney, who only has one win with 75 points. Tyler Reddick with one win and 74 points as well. Let's see if any of those drivers can shake up the point standings here. Let's take a look at today's weather for today's race. It's going to be sunny, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a hot track, and it's going to be hot inside of the cars. As you see the billboards there. Let's take a look at your driver highlights here. Denny Hamlin in that FedEx Toyota Camry, starting on the pole, had a top 10 finish at Phoenix. He's currently 10th in the standings. Let's make sure he gets a win and shakes up the standings. Another driver to look out is your recent winner, Tyler Reddick. He won at Phoenix, locked himself into the ECS playoffs, and is starting 9th place inside of the top 10. Let's see if he can go back-to-back here today. Let's take a look at Kyle Busch, starting mid-pack, starting 19th. He's currently 4th in the ECS standings. He's the most consistent driver out there. Let's see if he can get a win or even more points today. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here as you see the cars roll off at Las Vegas. Row 1 consists of Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. Row 2 consists of Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano, followed by Rick Hendrick teammates William Byron and Chase Elliott. Ross Chastain and Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has had one of the worst starts to his career with only 25 points. As you see the field roll by, another driver to look out for is Ryan Blaney, your Daytona 500 winner, starting in the mid-pack near Kyle Busch. As you see the field roll by, Bubba Wallace, Coy LaJoy leaving Spire Motorsports at the end of the 2024 season, and Justin Haley will take that spot for 2025. Shane Van Gisbergen and Ryan Preece make up that row. We'll make up the final row, sorry. Shane Van Gisbergen had a crash earlier today. As you see, the engines are fired. Let's take a look at your race analysis. It's going to be 15 laps, 400 miles, 32 cars, and today's pole sitter is Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin had a great run here in Las Vegas last year. Let's see if he can make it another one. Green flag, we're racing in Las Vegas. Joey Logano makes it easy 3 wide here. He said he wants to be aggressive in that Pennzoil Toyota, or Ford, sorry, as Denny Hamlin will lead lap number 1. You see 3 wide for that position. In 3rd place, Elliott now takes it. As you see now Elliott now makes up the 2nd spot as Hamlin still leading. Lap 3 now, Hamlin, followed by Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. on his final year in ECS racing here. He's getting contested by Joey Logano. Lap 4 here, so let's take a look at your recent runner, Tyler Reddick. Here's running mid-pack. Oh, there's caution. Big hit for Brad Keselowski. Looks like his his engine exploded. You see the fire coming out of the hood. Huge hit for that 6 car. Let's take a look what happened. We're too busy focused on Tyler Reddick and looked, just heavy right turn. Huge hit for that 6 Mustang. Let's hope he's okay. It's just a single car crash, which is good. Didn't collect a lot of drivers. As you see Kyle Busch there, as we just talked about him, in 4th in the standings, was right in front of that crash. Single car pileup in turns 2. Brad Keselowski involved, followed by a engine pop, or engine explosion, sorry. As he's in the garage, he's done for the day. Let's take a look at your cheese cone. Rick Hendrick teammates on the outside getting pushed by Larson. Elliott will make up row 1, followed by Denny Hamlin. Getting ready on restart on lap 6. Here we go. We're racing again. Side by side now, Elliott getting pushed by Larson going into turns on the back straightaway. Side by side for the 2nd spot. Oh, there's trouble. Big hit. Ty Gilliland jumping around. Huge hit. 10 cars involved at least. Red flag is out. Indeed, Todd Gilliland was bouncing around almost on his side on the back straightaway here, getting collected by his teammate. Getting collected by Bubba Wallace there, as you see more carnage in the back. Stenhouse, Gregson, LaJoy, Briscoe, Dylan, Cendric involved. Big hit for that team. As the red flag is now out here, as you see all the drivers involved. Almost a 10-car pileup on lap 6. Red flag is now out here, as you see Michael McDowell, who had the most damage out of them. As you see all the cars in the garage here. Big hit for all of them. As let's take a look at the cheese cone. Rick Hendrick teammates now going 1 and 2, going into the inside line. Let's see if they can make a factor today. Joey Logano and Chase Elliott now side by side, going on lap number 8 in Vegas. Green flag, we're back in the air. Kyle Larson getting a big push by Chase Elliott. Sorry. Followed by Logano and Hamlin. Hamlin will take that spot as it's side by side going to lap 9. Rick Hendrick teammates now. Oh, Elliott got loose. Larson will now take the advantage going on the back straightaway. Larson, who hasn't had a win yet. Same with Elliott. As Elliott now contesting the first spot now. Side by side going on the back straightaway. Followed by Hamlin. Hamlin could make a huge factor here. Ross Chastain will now take the 3rd spot. As they're crossed on the track. Oh, big hit for Kyle Busch. We were talking today. He was entering the race 4th in the standings. Kyle Busch, huge hit. I think he got turned by William Byron. Yeah, exactly what happened. Kyle Busch got turned by William Byron. Big hit for that car. The back tires got up in the air. He is done for the day, and that will be big changes to the playoff standings after that crash. Kyle Busch was entering 4th in the playoff standings. He's going to get at least 20 points after today's race. As you see a single car pile up once again on turns 4. It's going to be NASCAR overtime in Las Vegas. Chase Elliott, Larson make up row number 1. Sorry, it's going to be Chastain and Elliott make up row number 1, followed by Larson and Hamlin. Green flag, we're racing in overtime. Chase Elliott getting pushed by Larson. Now it's going to be 4 wide for 2nd place on the back straightaway. Hamlin now getting pushed by Larson. He shoves Elliott in the way. Final lap here in Vegas. Hamlin, Elliott side by side on the back straightaway for the final time. Elliott now has the lead going into turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, it's going to be Elliott. Elliott wins in Las Vegas by just a nudge by Hamlin. So you hear the emotion coming out of Elliott now on the back straightaway. Huge win for Elliott now, getting pushed by Larson. As you see, Larson made it inside middle lane, making a 4 wide for the lead for 2nd place. Sorry, side by side coming into the final lap. Elliott had the huge run on the back straightaway and wins by just a foot by Hamlin. As Elliott will now burn it down in Las Vegas. Huge win by Chase Elliott. He is now going to be the playoff leader. The playoff standings leader, as now 3 drivers are now inside at the top in the playoffs. Sorry, it's going to be Elliott, Blaney, and Reddick, your top 3 drivers now. So let's take a look at your unofficial results here. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and Kyle Larson make up your top 5. Alex Bowman, Ty Gibbs, Martha Jr., Christopher Bell, and Shane Van Gisler are going to make up your top 10. Huge day for Joe Gibbs Racing, as all 4 drivers make it up into the top 10. That's a good day for them. Daniel Suarez, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, as you see the field go by. John Hunter Nemechek in the 17th place. And from Kyle Busch below is all the DNF drivers. Kyle Busch had a huge day at Phoenix. Comes home 22nd. So that will be a huge loss for that team. As let's take a look at your playoff standings. Chase Elliott now is your leader in the playoff standings, followed by Ryan Blaney with 102 points. Tyler Reddick with 81 points make up 3rd. And William Byron, huge day for him. He is now the overall points leader of the whole field with 104. Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin now with 97, 96. As you see the red line above Christopher Bell's name, that is the cutoff to make the playoffs. There's only 2 races remain before the playoffs. Carson Hocevar, Bubba Wallace now, as it's a tie for 19th place. That concedes of Ryan Preece and Coy LaJoy. As Ricky Stenhouse Jr. last in the standings as expected with 41 points. That is it from me. Thank you so much for watching Las Vegas Motor Speedway here. Next race, we're heading to New Hampshire, and I can't wait to see you there. Thank you, and have a good one.